I'm Kieran Trass, property cycle analyst and author. It was in the mid-1990s, as a corporate banker and a property investor myself, that I started to investigate whether the property market actually might be cyclical. Now, at the time, no one was talking about the concept of a property cycle or whether one even existed. So I invested several years researching to see if there was a cycle, and if so, maybe it could be predictable to some degree. Now, in 2001, after several years, that research culminated in my discovering a methodology that proved the cycle existed and I could use to measure where we were in the cycle. Now, it just so happened that year that we were on the cusp of a property boom, and my public announcement of that looming boom was published in the New Zealand Herald early in 2002, before anyone else was even thinking there might be a boom coming. Most people didn't believe me. Then, sure enough, the boom commenced that very year, and property prices in Auckland rose by almost 20% in 1 year. Many years later, my boom call was referred to as an epic boom call by the media, because not only did I predict the first property boom of the 21st century, I made it before anyone else even knew the boom was coming. And since 2001, I've authored several books on property cycles, published by Penguin Books and Wiley Books. My latest book was just released last year, called Grow Richer with the Property Cycle. Now, it's been over 20 years since my first epic boom call for the Auckland property market, and today I'm making another call. A call that there's another property boom looming, and I don't make this call lightly. In fact, I do believe that the next 6 months offer the very best timing opportunity to be investing in Auckland that I have seen in a long time. So why do I think we've got a looming property boom? Well, first of all, my research clearly indicates we're on that cusp of the property boom. We still have a near record high level of net migration. Rents have been going up. According to the Reserve Bank, interest rates are going to be coming down soon, and we know that that will inspire more buyers and more buying competition, which will result in increasing property prices. We have a limited amount of new builds being commenced today, so we're soon going to see a shortage of even new build supply to the market. Meanwhile, we've got a booming population. We've also recently observed what we call the smart money is flowing into property investment, and I'm referring there to investors who buy a property with cash. They don't even need a mortgage, and it always arrives early in the cycle, just before values increase, as the wealthy position themselves to capitalise on the coming wave of buyers, many of whom will actually need a mortgage. Now, today's property prices will not stay this low for much longer. How do I know that? Because you already can't even build a new property at the prices you can buy a new build for today. The new builds that will be completed in 2 years' time will cost more to build, so they'll be more expensive than the new builds you can buy today. So if you're thinking you'll simply wait for a better time to invest in a property, or you think property is going to get cheaper than it is today, I say think again. Plenty of people who sit on their hands waiting for the perfect time to buy are actually going to miss out. They'll wait for values to rise before they go, oh, it's a good time to buy. Some will even discover that when they're ready to buy, they no longer can, for a variety of reasons, not the least being because values will have increased and they can no longer afford to buy. So I sincerely encourage you to take advantage of the window of opportunity to invest in an Auckland property right now. And my final words to you are these: don't let you be one of the if-only brigade. The if-only brigade who look back in a year or two saying, if only I'd bought in 2024.